How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video about if I can make a tripod mount for my iPad Pro here. I got the big iPad Pro, and they do make tripod mounts, but time is not on my side here. I have a project coming up, and I cannot rely on the shipping as the last few items I had shipped were late. So I'm in a bit of a time crunch. So I'm going to see if I can make a homemade iPad mount quickly and easily and inexpensive. There are many of these tutorials out. However, they are not that easy, and frankly, they're kind of janky, and I'm about to take my shot. So I have everything here that I feel like it's going to take. I'm going to move the iPad rather out of the way. I'm going to start with the clamp. I bought this clamp for about $5 here. And I'm going to cut the tags off it real quick, as I'm going to try to use it to clamp down this bracket here, this little L bracket that I found. Got a little slider on there so that way it'll move around on my mount here. However, it is not quite big enough to go over that quarter nut here. So I'm going to try to drill a hole in this real quick. Over here working on the other part of my desk. And it's got a nice solid feel there. Have my drill standing by. Gonna try to didn't hold it quite strong enough. That may do it. It's just a little undersized, so that may just be enough. Maybe a little more. See if I can't. Do this without injuring myself. All right, that seems like it should work there. All I want to do is expose the top. And then to try to give it a little functionality, I purchased some wing nuts here that'll allow me to remove it easily if I want to later. It seems to work pretty good. So we're gonna put this on the top of my tripod here. As you see right here, got a little tripod that we're going to use for testing this out. Not bad, not bad. This is an iPad Pro, so it's going to have to be pretty solid, as got a good amount of weight there. So that feels pretty solid to me currently. But we have a little ways to go. I'm going to try to move the camera up here. So next thing here is I got this clamp here. My plan really is to kind of hold the clamp in place, probably closer to the base. And hopefully it's going to be enough to hold on the iPad. I also have some little weather stripping pieces, so that way it won't damage the iPad. Has a little stickiness on it. So I'm just going to cut off some pieces here, just about the size of the little pads on this I'm gonna apply them to the area right here where the iPad's gonna sit. That's pretty good, I like that. That's should work out well. And also, so in case, you know, I'm a crazy person, I love little tools, so I will take and allow me to take and use it for other things I want to do too. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I have these 2 clamps here. These clamps are inexpensive clamps. You should be able to pick them up for about $2. And I am about to see if I can't hold on to this clamp here. Wish I had a little more surface area on that, on this bracket here for a little more stability, but I feel like this should be mostly all right as I try to get this in here. Me, I love tools, so stuff like this is always fun for me. Oh, come on, there we go. We found it. So I'm gonna try to really crank that down. It seems maybe even a little top heavy, so maybe I'm gonna try to grab more of the center of it. Bring the center of gravity down a little bit. That bracket seems pretty tough, so it feels like it should do the job. And then I have this second one to add a little, even more stability, because certainly do not want this to come off. But, you know, I'm probably only going to use this once, this particular thing once. Like I said, time and, you know, needing to find something that'll work for me here seems to be what I'm up against most. Also, see, I'd like to try to, I don't know if you could see that here, as I try to move this over here. I'd like to try to get that more centered, but, and I probably will, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it like that for a minute. Okay. So again, I have the tripod kind of spread out here as it, I need it to be as stable as possible. And then I'm gonna put the iPad here, and crank this down. And voila, as you can see there, seems to work okay. Again, I think that, like I said here, you could kind of see it wobbling a little bit. I would like to try to take and maybe move that screw over just a hair more in the middle there. But other than that, seems like it did a pretty decent job in under 10 minutes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe. Have a wonderful Saturday morning.